now going into the next section, which is editing and formatting tables using Copilot. So we're going to start and continue where we left off with the same set of data. You see all the actions we have done before. So we're just going to continue and build on that. So what we are wanting Copilot to do now is to help us format this table, make some additions and some changes to the way it is looking and shaping. So first of all, let's give Copilot instructions on adding another column. I'm thinking about a cost column. So we're simply telling it, create a new column called cost. And it's supposed to that takes the amount including tax and reduces it by 20%. How about that? So what we should see right now is Copilot analyzing what I have told it. The table is going to be highlighted again. You see the color switch over here. And while it's working on the solution, we are going to see how it is going to explain to us what it's doing, what kind of formula it has thought up. We can check the formula in text and also in this bracket in order to verify that it has actually done a good job and that we're getting the results that we desire. And we're getting a little preview of the costs as they will be shown. But if we hover on insert column, we will also see a preview live on the Excel sheet before it is going to be entered. And if we're satisfied with the result, obviously, we can enter it. I'm going to make this a little bit wider in order to have more space for the numbers, even though it's not necessarily needed. And so far, this is looking nice. So, of course, I could have done that also myself in writing, probably here, highlight all the cells below the header and type up the formula and highlight it. But the amount of time it took me to explain what I want Copilot to do or what I want to do in general, and the amount of time it would have taken me to highlight all the information that I need and then type up the formula is slightly longer because I'm also getting the header, it's keeping the format, and it's giving me a nice continuity of the table of all. So let's build on that. In addition to that, I wanted to create a margin column. And this margin column that subtracts it subtracts the cost amount, including tax. Okay, let's see whether he understands what I mean. I'm being a little bit cryptic over here, yeah, purposely, just to see whether Copilot can read through my instructions. And again, I'm going to see that it is going to explain to me what it thinks I want to do right here. And we are getting an overview. So I can hover again and then insert it as we've seen previously if I'm satisfied with the result. And in this case, I also am. So what else can we do? We already see here, it suggests conditional formatting, and this is exactly what we're going to do, right? In this table, I do want to highlight important pieces of information. So I'm going to tell Copilot what I want to see. And what I want to see right now is I want to highlight a couple of values in the margin. I want to see all the cells that are greater, not actually that are lower than 800. I want to see the low margins. So highlight all cells in the margin column that are lower than 800. So the amount of time it took me again to type this versus going through it, typing in the formula and then applying it to the table is just so much quicker. We're going to see what kind of color it's going to use, what kind of font. This time it doesn't give us a preview, but if we apply it to the cells, we are going to see it instantaneously. And if we don't change anything else on the worksheet, we can undo it immediately, as we could also over here, obviously. So this is a great way in order to edit tables by talking about and interacting with data on what it is I want to see and I need to see.